And moving on to our last, how about that one, Sean? That's got a little zip to it, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
there you go. And maybe pop
Yeah.
that up also, pop up the full view. I don't know if we did that on the last one or not.
Okay. Well, again, this is, real men wear pink, and
That's right.
uh,
If they're comfortable with
I
themselves,
love it.
right?
Again, this is a wool linen. Um, let's see, what was that? It's a tri-blend. It's wool, linen, silk blend. It's from an Italian collection. It's part of our Italian grouping of sport coats. And I've partnered it with the wool and linen trouser. The shirt that I selected here, Sean, was just a real basic, super lightweight 140s blue broadcloth. I just, you could put lots of different shirts with it. White would look good with it. Cream would look good with it. A real simple hairline or end-on-end shirt would be great. But I just thought this was nice with the basic broadcloth, and then, kind of popped it with a classic ribbon stripe tie.
Yeah, I was just going to mention that the real plain shirt works great with that tie because that tie really pops. So we don't really need anything else going on with the shirt because there's you've got the pattern in the jacket. So I think that's a great look. That would be considered maybe another wedding crasher outfit, right?
I think you'll get everyone's attention when you wear a pink sport coat. That's for sure.
Right.
As far as like shoes, with these linens, Allen Edmonds offers a great selection of shoes that have linen tops.
Right.
So there's some, a grouping of lace-ups and slip-ons, both in soft nubuck suede, in a cream or a light tan, or, a brown linen top shoe would be really cool with this as well. So we're not able to kind of put the pictures of the shoes in with our studio just yet, but it's something that we're working on. But shoes are something that I always talk about, in the summertime, because you can have these really cool outfits that we put together, and if you don't have the right shoe, you just can't be putting black shoes or or burgundy penny loafers with this look.
Right.
You definitely need to have the right footwear to make this really come off properly.
Exactly. I agree with you 100%. And you're right, Allen Edmonds, they've come a long way with diversifying their shoe line. So I know you carry them, I do as well. So that's definitely somewhere we can make sure that we get the appropriate shoe.
In closing, in looking at the spring summer wardrobe, I don't think depending on how many suits you have in your wardrobe and how many days a week you wear suits, depends on how many of these items really make sense. But I think it's very important to at least have one summer suit and one summer sport coat outfit in your wardrobe. Even if you're not wearing suits every day, the summertime is, all of us go to pool parties at the club. I know I'm invited to member guests playing in golf tournaments, and for me personally, when I go and play in pro-ams at different country clubs, I usually get invited to 2 or 3 different events a year. And for me, it's a great time to meet people, and that's usually when, most men are, I don't know, depending on what type of business you're in, it's always a good chance to be doing networking and getting to know people, and the way you look is really important. And, if you just throw on a bad blazer over a nasty golf shirt, it really doesn't make too much of an impression. But I definitely, get people to, take notice of me when I go to these events, because I really enjoy, bringing in a beautiful jacket and maybe not necessarily wearing a tie all the time, but just having a great shirt, great pair of shoes, and a great blazer or a great sport coat. It just sends the right message. It not only makes the person that invited you feel good, but it makes you feel good, and it says something about you. So you never can be overdressed, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. And if a guy's just too conservative and an outfit like this would be too much for him, I think the key thing is, to learn about nice fabrics. There's such a difference in a fabric and the fit of the garment that even if you're very conservative, if you have a nice fabric and a well-fitting garment, it's going to make all the difference in the world. And unfortunately, there's guys that haven't graduated to buying nicer clothing. They're still purchasing clothing, at the 2-for-1 sales and the warehouse stores around the cities, and that's where guys shop that just get out of college. And I don't think guys, if they don't have anything to compare what they have to nicer clothing, they don't know what they don't know. And if they try something that's very nice fabric with good construction and a good fit, then they'll know what it's like, and they'll get compliments, and they'll feel good about themselves and make a good first impression. And you only get that first chance to make a good first impression. We've all heard that before, but it's so true.
Definitely. And, again, I enjoy going to, and meeting new people. It's really great to meet new people. And, when you're looking good and you're meeting new people, good things happen.
Right. All right, Dave. Well, that's great. Well, I think everybody's going to enjoy this this presentation and this little conversation we had. And I think you and I have talked. We're going to try to do these on a regular basis. And if I don't know what we'll talk about next, but we'll figure something good out. And
well, we'll talk about fall next.
Yeah, there you go. Well, maybe something in between there. But anyway, okay. Dave with Weeb & Sons is the name of Dave's business, and he's in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. And, Dave, I really appreciate you talking to me today, and look forward to doing it again soon.
Thank you, Sean.
Okay. Talk to you soon.
See you, bud.